what's going on, guys? It's Butterbar here. So I wanted to give you guys kind of my impression of what I think of the live fire game mode, and everything that they've added and fixed to Titanfall 2. So first, I was going to go through the create a class, let you guys look at new camos, then executions, the banners, and the patches, and then we were going to go straight into a gameplay of live fire, so you guys can see what it looks like, and you guys can kind of hear from what I think that what they did right and what could be improved later on in the future. So what we're going to look at first is just the camo. So there was one camo that was added to the game, which is this white and red black camo. So I think this is actually pretty cool. They've added it to the weapons as well, and I just think it looks really cool. I think it's one camo I'd love to wear. So it's an advocate gift, so you got to find either go through the CALLSIGN or you got to get one through through just playing the game to unlock it, but I think it's a really cool camo that they've actually put in the game, so I hope they continue on putting in those cool camos. When it comes to the execution, now, what was kind of funny with the inner pieces, when it came out, you had to have 50 executions done in order to unlock it. Well, this time, in order to get the last hit, you have to pummel your enemies and execute your enemies using inner pieces. So, in order to get this, you have to unlock inner pieces. You have to get those 50 executions, and then you have to execute people with inner pieces. So, if you guys are kind of wondering how to unlock it, it's not unlocked by money or anything. It's only unlocked by doing that execution. So, there's going to be a lot of close encounters for people trying to get that execution down. So, another thing that they've added is, I'm going to go to banners real quick. So they've added several new banners to the game. So you have a couple over here with 10 wins. You have a couple over here with how many kills you've gotten. But also here's the win matches. So they've added a couple of new banners to it. They're pretty cool, but they only have to do with live fire. So it's nice that from Angel City to now, they've added more banners and as well as patches. They've added a few new patches through advocate gifts and through actually playing the game. And here, let me make sure I can find it. Yeah, here we go. So 10 pilot kills, and then you have 25 pilot kills for this Ninja Star. So new advocate gifts, new banners, and I will give you my impression on what they have done to the factions. So what I've seen so far is I played a couple of matches of the game with the new factions, and I've seen so far that sometimes they will say new things, and then sometimes they won't say anything at all. So that's one thing that just kind of drives me away of like, why is that something you've added where they don't say anything at all? Maybe it's a glitch, but I just kind of find it funny that, instead of hearing the same thing over and over again, they just decided not to talk at all. So I don't know if maybe that might be something that you like, but I think it's kind of stupid that they have done something like that. So this is the next thing that they have changed. The way that you select game modes that you want to get into. And I think this is really cool because there's some game modes that I don't want to touch, and then there's some game modes I would love to play over and over and over again. And this way you can actually select which game modes you want to play. So if you want to play Last Titan Standing in PvP, you deselect everything and you have these two selected, and then you just start it up. So I think that's really cool. So let's go ahead and get into some live fire, and let me show you guys what it's all about. So after several games of playing live fire, I have to say I actually like it. It's a pretty good intense 6-on-6 game, and it's funny because there's been several times where you will have these moments in the game where you feel outnumbered, but somehow you are able to pull through and actually win the round. And you'll see that a couple of times where the team I'm on is just down by so much, but then I'm able to just bring up whatever's inside me and be able to kill so many people and win the match. So I think it's cool that aspect of live fire is here because people will have these intense moments of 5-on-1, 4-on-1, these battles that go on, and you don't know if you're going to win or lose. And it's a cool aspect of the game where you don't know what's going to happen or what the outcome is going to be, because it could be a 3-on-1 match going on, and you just take the flag and you win because you have the flag. So I think that's really cool aspect of the game that you have to kind of watch not only the players but also the flag that's in the middle. So out of the two maps, Meadow and Stacks, I think I like Stacks. I like Stacks a lot more. Meadow reminds me of Boomtown, and for me it just seems kind of small. Stacks to me is a little bit bigger, a little bit more verticality, and that's the one thing I have to say, the best thing about Stacks is the fact that the verticality you have to have in this game. because if you don't have the verticality, you are not going to win sometimes in these gunfights. So in this match right here, we were 4-4. We had several people leave our team, and somehow I was able to kill like half the team and pull out the win for this game. So my final verdict for Live Fire is I love the game mode. I think it's a great thing to add another mode to the game, and just to break up the monotony of all the different types of the same game mode over and over again. But I think that the problem that Live Fire kind of falls into, it only has 2 maps. So hopefully with, sooner rather than later, hopefully more maps come out to where you don't have just meadows, you don't have just stack, you have more maps, just because after playing so many matches of Live Fire, it did get stale. It started to get stale with being able to play just the same maps over and over again. So another thing that I hope that they add more to the game sooner rather than later again is the DLC for new camos, new Prime Titans. I know an update came out that the Prime Titans are going to be coming up later on. They weren't issued out in this patch, so hopefully we'll get them here before too long, because I know that's the one thing I can't wait for. I can't wait to use the Prime Legion version, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. I think just the look of the new Titans is everything that I want to see in this game. But to end on a good note, I am so happy that Respawn has given the opportunity to give this game mode out for free. For pretty much that other games are coming out with, everything is DLC, paid DLC, and everything is an add-on. There's nothing, there's never a game that has all the content in it at once. So I'm happy at least that Respawn has given the idea to give this out for free. So thank you so much, Respawn, and I hope that you guys are able to add just more and more to this game just for free for the fans that love this game. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted to put a lot of time into the gameplay of Titanfall and Live Fire, just so I can get, my impression of the game and let you guys know what I think in the game. And I want you to let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the game. Did it lead up to everything that you were wanting in your expectations for Live Fire, or, just like me, there's stuff that could be added later on in the future, it just wasn't added in now. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think needs to be added, needs to be fixed, or if everything's just great and you're enjoying the game. And like always, guys, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Titanfall videos. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next time.